Did you know that just a few simple habits can really help you raise your vibration and your energy? I'm going to share with you 5 habits that have transformed my life, energized my life, transformed my healing, transformed my health, my inner wealth. I'm going to share those 5 habits with you, so please stick to the end, because habit number 5 is an absolute game changer. Now, habit number 1, of course, I've got to say it, it's got to be yoga. When I was 25 years old, I had a physical, mental and emotional breakdown. I had 2 small boys to care for, ages 3 and 1, and I used a Zimmer frame. My back was completely broken. My heart, my body, my brain broken. And I knew with every fibre of my being that something had to change. And my mum took me to a yoga class. And when I took that first breath in that first yoga class, I knew I'd found something completely profound. That breath, that returning home to my body, to myself, breath by breath by breath. And this has been a 25-year journey of coming back home to myself. So I'm sure many of you have done yoga before. Perhaps if you're on this channel, you've done yoga, but I cannot tell you how much yoga has transformed my life. The breath, the mudras, the mantras, that feeling of unifying the mind, body and the spirit to heal. That has been the massive, most biggest game changer on my healing journey, and will always be. I'll always use it. So if you haven't started your yoga journey yet, I implore you, go onto your mat, take a breath, give it a go. Use one of my videos, I'll share a link below. Come along onto my monthly program. Anything, try it. Yoga is life, yoga is beautiful, yoga is healing, yoga raises your frequency and boosts your energy again and again and again every time you get to your mat. Habit number 2 is meditation. Now I know, you've probably done meditation loads of times, but I just want to remind you of how beautiful it is. Can we meditate every morning? Can we meditate every evening? What is meditation? You know, when I used to sit at the beginning of my journey in yoga to do meditation, my back killed me. It used to ache. I used to think, what is this? But as I've gone through the layers of my being, through my yoga practice and sitting on my mat now and coming to meditation with a tall spine and connecting to the deep roots of the earth and connecting to the universe and the source of all life, the source of all abundance. And to do that in the morning when you wake up, and to do that even the evening as you go to bed, and just remember to see the bigger picture of life, to remember your true nature every single day. This raises your frequency, this boosts your energy, boosts your immune system, and it doesn't have to take long. Connect, get on your mat, close your eyes, root into the earth, rise to the universe through these grounding cords, and I'll show you a great practice to do this later on. Habit number 3 was a real game changer for me as well, and that was the use of actual organic essential oils. I absolutely cannot tell you how beautiful it is to work with oils. You know, even just the basics like lavender, rosemary, peppermint, they're not that expensive. You know, but they smell amazing, they uplift, the frequency of them uplifts your spirit, uplifts your senses. They're organic, they're good for you. Rosemary, anti-inflammatory, lavender helps you sleep. Amazing on burns. I mean, my goodness, every time I have a burn and I put lavender on it, it just heals. The pain goes. Peppermint oil, for if you're feeling a little bit low in your spirits, just put some in your hands, take a sniff. And you're enlightened and alive. It also helps my digestive system. I've really suffered with stomach issues over the years, and it's been a long healing journey to get to where I am now. And peppermint oil has played a huge role in helping my digestion. Heartburn, when I get heartburn, I just put a little bit on here, rub it in. It just works every single time. You know, absolutely beautiful. Essential oils, I've got many different flavors: geranium, frankincense, myrrh, beautiful sacred oils that you can work with in your meditation. I love to put a bit of frankincense just here on my brow center before I meditate. This uplifts the energy, uplifts the frequency. So yeah, essential oils are a really powerful thing to work with, and a fantastic booster for your frequency and for you boosting your energy every single time. My beautiful partner, Ulrich White, got me into red light therapy. It's a wonderful accompaniment to the meditation, and you can, have your meditation, put your essential oils on, and then have the red light unit on whilst you're meditating at sort of 6 o'clock in the morning, when we would normally be getting these kind of red light rays from the sun. Now, as we go into the winter months and we're getting less and less light, we're unlikely to be going out and getting as much of these sort of healing rays in the sunset or the sunrise times. So it's really important, not just for our circadian rhythms, but also for our cellular health. It really does improve the mitochondria of the cells. And so we sit in our meditation morning and evening, we put these red lights on, and it improves sleep, it improves your skin, and again, it's really good for cellular repair. So the red light therapy is a really, really, really cool way to boost your frequency and your energy. So to the number 5, which is my absolute favourite, the one I said you should watch till the end of this video till, and actually after this one I'm going to share with you a really gorgeous meditation. So stick right to the end, because I'm going to tell you my last favourite top tip on this video for boosting your frequency, and then let's shift into a bonus little practice. Okay, so my last top tip is the power of surrender. Now, surrender, you might think, oh, that's such an anticlimax, like, oh, is that it? Surrender is, I think, one of the most important things that any of us can learn how to do. Surrender is actually the goal of yoga, union of the mind, body and spirit. The ultimate goal of our yoga practice, or a yogi, or someone on this path, is to learn the art of surrender. Surrender literally means to drop the control, to let go of all the controlling and move into the frequency of trust. Trusting in the divine flow of life, trusting through the current that runs through us at all times, not trying to push it, just to be at ease and to understand that all is as it should be, and to get out of our own ways. Let go, drop the control, trust that all is as it should be. Connect to the highest source. You cannot connect to your higher states of consciousness. You cannot learn from higher states of consciousness if you are stuck in controlling patterns, of tightening patterns that make us tight and constricted, because the source of love cannot flow through us when we are tight and restricted. Hence why yoga, meditation, essential oils, red light and surrender are 5 ways in which you can open yourself up and raise your frequency and connect to your abundant, limitless life force of love and truth and peace, because that's who you are. So to my final bonus gift to you and to me and to all of us, we are going to come and find a wonderful seat to spend maybe the next 2 to 3 minutes to show you how fast and easy it is to connect to a frequency of love, of peace and of joy that is always there for us, always present and able for us to connect into whenever we choose. So I want you to sit wherever you're sitting, whether it's on the earth, in your room, in a chair. I want you to press everything that touches the earth, the ground. I want you to press down into it, feel grounded. And I want you to imagine a cord. Could be like the roots of a tree, or a ruby red colour cord that we plug in just below the belly button. We're going to take that cord all the way down through the rocks and the boulders into the deep roots of the earth, and we're going to plug into earth energy so that we have foundations of unshakable peace, unshakable strength, unshakable trust at the roots of our being. And we're going to take a deep breath from the deep roots of the earth all the way up through our spine, our tailbones, and up through our spine, up through the neck to the top of the head, and then all the way back down to the deep roots of the earth. Just try that, taking that breath. And then we're going to bring our attention to the top of the head, and we're going to take that cord from the top of the head all the way up through the clouds, if there are any, up through the blue sky, up into the night sky of space, to the source of life, to the source of all love, to the frequency, energy of love and peace and joy and enthusiasm and inner health and inner wealth. And we're going to allow that energy to flow down through the crown of our heads, through our spines and tailbones, and all the way into the deep roots of the earth. And now we are plugged into the vast, limitless, compassionate, loving energy of Mother Earth. And we are plugged into the infinite source of all of life, the yes to life, the cosmic yes to life up in the universe, and it's flowing through us all right now in this moment. And we're going to feel it. And then we're going to feel our hearts as we stay with these chords up and above. We bring our hands to our heart centers. Here means heart, Draya means compassion, heart compassion. As we breathe into the hands with deep roots to the earth and uplifted to the sky, we find that breath. And as we sit together, I want you to cultivate a time in your life when you felt really loved and really safe and really supported. I want you to just take yourself to that moment. And if you can't find that moment, just imagine what that moment would feel like. Just imagine what it would feel like to be completely loved, completely supported, completely safe. I want you to feel that feeling in your body as you root to the earth and lift to the sky. And then just take away the vision of that and just be left with the feeling of it. The feeling of feeling completely loved. And I want you to remember this feeling tone. All of your needs met. Safe and loved. That feeling. As we root to the earth and rise to the sky together. I want you to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude, one of the highest frequency prayers. Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. And let's open our eyes together. Doesn't take much, just a few moments of our time to really connect to the vibrancy of our true nature. I'm on a mission to share as much positivity into the world as I possibly can. So let's do it together. Let's help raise the frequency. This is the time to stand up. This is the time to be present. This is the time to be awake and to be our true light selves. Never has there been a more important time for this right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see you. I love you. Om Shanti. Peace, peace, peace.